Welcome to Val's Sweet Kitchen. My mini cheesecakes, I have to warn you, you won't be able to eat just one. And I put a surprise in them, so stick around. So preheat your oven to 350 degrees and let's go have some fun. Start by preparing your pans, and here's a little trick I learned. You put rice in the bottom of them, that way your cupcake liner doesn't stick, and because we're using butter, it won't get all goopy and stuff. And set those aside while we work on the crust. Now for the crust, you'll need 1 stick of butter, or half a cup. Melt it and let it come to room temperature. And then take 200 grams or 2 cups of Nilla Wafers. I'm just gonna weigh it right on out. 46, 47, 48. 48 cookies if you don't have a scale. That's 200 grams. And then take your butter and put that into your cookie bag. And we're gonna crush it all up. Oh, and make sure everything is at room temperature, your cream cheese and your ricotta cheese. And here's a little cheat way to get it all to room temperature. And this is what you do when you have half cups. And mush it all up. And then put them in each cup. Distribute it evenly and it'll all fit in there. Tamp it down. And this works. Don't cram it down. Just tamp it nicely. And then bake for 10 minutes. And you're gonna start to smell them too. Your kitchen's gonna smell so good. Now for the blueberry compote, this is real easy and straightforward. It sounds a little bit more complicated than it really is. It's just straightforward. Take half your blueberries and a 1/4 cup of sugar and heat that up on medium high. And just get out a masher and mush it down a little bit. This is where my avocado musher works. And as it heats up, it gets easier to mash. Mush, mash. Which one is it? And in about a short time, like 10 minutes, it's gonna start to bubble. And you just wanna reduce this by about half and it'll get nice and thick. And when it turns a dark purple, it's ready. Oh, that looks so good. Take it off the heat and set it aside. Let's move on to the filling now. To a half a cup of hot water, add 1 packet of gelatin. Thoroughly mix it and set this aside. So you take your cream cheese and 1 cup of ricotta cheese. It's 1.5 bricks of cream cheese. And we're gonna beat those together. And always scrape your bowl. Make sure you don't have anything hiding or sticking anywhere. If it's gonna stick, it's gonna stick right there. Make sure there's no lumps. That's how come you put everything at room temperature. All right, it's ready, nice and smooth. You'll see a little bit of lumps, but that's the ricotta cheese. You don't want any huge lumps. There we go. And add your gelatin. You want to pulse it so it doesn't all over the place. See, it overdid there a little bit. And then take 1 cup of heavy cream and we're gonna whip that to stiff peaks. See, that's stiff peaks. And then fold it into your mixture. This is gonna stiffen it up and work with the gelatin too. You can also use a whisk to fold that in. And now for the surprise. I like to put a little slice of banana in the bottom of every cup. Kind of fun. Now you can either use tablespoons to dollop it in, but I love piping. I'm gonna pipe them in. You get a fancy swirl that way. Like my high-tech gadget to keep it from coming out the bottom when I filled it? What you want to do here is leave a reservoir to hold as much blueberry compote as possible. And then chill them for about 5 or 6 hours and they'll get nice and firm. The compote thicken right up and spoon it into that reservoir. Make a swimming pool. Then put some fresh berries on top and pile them as high as you can. Oh, that looks so good. I'm gonna try this one. And there's plenty of blueberries if you want more. This is really good. And I need to have 2, at least, minimum. Anyway, I hope you had fun today. If you did, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and boop the button.